Yo, what's up? This is Jon Belcher, aka Jadiscreet. You already know the name Jadiscreet is my stage name because I make hip hop music as well. In this video, what we're gonna be talking about is what record labels are looking for, the type of artists they want to sign to their label. We're gonna talk about the type of artists that record labels want to work with, and if you watch this video to the end, you're gonna learn some shit that's really gonna help you understand how to navigate in this game if you want to get signed to a record label. 300 to freedom, baby. 300 to motherfucking freedom. You already know what it is. So let's get right into it. What are record labels looking for today? Record labels are looking for an artist that they can make money off of as soon as possible. It's not like the back in the days when they would actually develop artists. They would actually help you to get better and become a superstar. Nah, they ain't on that type of time no more. They on some, they want to turn a profit quick type shit, right? They ain't even trying to take a chance no more. So what record labels are looking for today is they're looking for the type of artist that's gonna come in with the following already pre-built. That's the ideal type of artist that these record labels want today. They want an artist that's gonna get signed to them who already built themselves a loyal fan base. So all the label got to do now is inject money behind that artist and watch that artist blow up. That's really all they want to do. They just want to be able to inject some money behind the artist and watch the artist blow up. If you have a gimmick, that's even better. They'll be more than happy to work with you if you have a gimmick, if you have something about you that is strange, if you have something about you where it's gonna bring a lot of attention to people, if you have something about you that's gonna shock the world even, they're gonna be more inclined to work with you because they know that if you shock the world, more people are gonna watch you. They know that negative press could be something that can help them make a lot of money if you're an artist who's bringing negative press. So, you know what I mean? Let's just be real about this shit, right? These labels don't give a fuck about artists making music about killing each other. These labels don't give a fuck about artists making music about taking drugs. These record labels don't really care about that because that stuff actually brings in more money. That negative stuff that artists be talking about killing, talking about drugs, it brings in more money. And at the end of the day, when an artist passed away and they're signed to a record label, the record label makes even more money. The record label makes even more money when an artist passed away, because when an artist passed away, that's when everybody goes and streams their music, everybody goes and buys their songs, their merchandise. So basically, an artist is basically worth more dead than alive, and these record labels know that. So the type of artist that these record labels are looking for is they're looking for an artist who has some kind of story that's gonna bring a lot of attention. That's what they're looking for. That's what these record labels are looking for. So you gotta have a pre-made, built, loyal fan base that you built up before you even sign with that record label. Before you even sign with that record label. Alright? Now, me personally, I choose to take the independent path. I prefer the independent path unless I came across a deal that made sense for me. But after doing so much years of research, I really don't even fucking think there's a record label out there that I would want to sign to be real with you. Because they take so much of your fucking money that you're getting off of the money you make that, you know, yeah, you could look at it from another angle and say, well, at least they're putting millions of dollars, $1 million loan behind you, and that can help you kickstart your career as a musician. Yeah, that's true. But my question is, if you put in the hard work to build yourself a loyal fan base and you got a big loyal fan base that's following you, then what the fuck you need a label for? like what the fuck you need a label for if you already knew how to build yourself a big following? What you need a label for? All you gotta do is learn how to monetize that following. All you gotta do is learn how to monetize that fan base. You feel me? That's all you gotta do. So that's what record labels are looking for these days. You know what I mean? They're looking for, it don't matter if you gay, it don't matter if you rock rainbow hair, it don't matter if it don't really matter. It don't matter if you a druggie and you falling asleep, passing out in interviews. They don't care. They'll sign you, right? And if you a woman and you got a big fat ass and you shaking it, and the more sexualized you are, the better. You know what I'm saying? But that's not something that's new, right? Even women rappers from in the 80s and 90s, they was talking about sexual things. But now it's a lot more prevalent in the game, right? We see that a lot more often with these new female artists. They basically just selling sex. You know what I'm saying? They always constantly talking about sex. So record labels like that. They gravitate towards the female artists that's gonna basically mislead the young generation of women, right? That's what the female artists gonna do. They gonna mislead the young generation of women to teach them to only fuck with a nigga if he got money, and they ain't gonna fuck him unless he got $1 million in the bank. You know what I'm saying? So these are the type of artists that these record labels are looking for, and a lot of the music these days is tarnishing and poisoning the minds of the motherfucking youth. Let's just be real about this shit. A lot of the music is poisoning and tarnishing the minds of the youth, and it's not the type of music that's gonna make kids think anymore. Remember back in the days, they would have musicians that'll rap some real shit that'll at least make kids think and make kids become more in tune. Nah, that ain't what the record labels want anymore. They want the type of music that's gonna have your ass on some ghetto ratchet shit and lower your vibrational frequency. So the more ignorant you could act, the more druggy you can act, the more drama you could create, the more beef you can create from your songs, the more likely a label is gonna want to sign you. I'm just being real with you. I'm just being real. Now, a lot of artists are being authentic when they talk about that street shit that they come from. They're being authentic. So authenticity sells in music. Let's just be real. So if that's really your life, hey, that's what it is. That's your life. You telling your story. But understand that there's an agenda at play in the music industry where these executives, they don't give a fuck about what happens to you. They don't give a fuck how you mislead your fans, because at the end of the day, it's making them money. All these record labels is making money. They don't really give a fuck about the artists. They just care about the money that the artist could bring into the label. That's all they care about. That's what these record labels care about. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I had to say for you today. You know what I mean? Check out my music. My music is on all streaming platforms. All you gotta do is search the name Jadiscreet. Check out the links in the description below if you want to get connected with me. All you gotta do is check out the links and hit me up. You know what I mean? We could talk about this stuff. Make sure to drop a like below this video if you're feeling what I'm talking about, and also drop a comment. I want to know your thoughts about what I'm saying in this video, what I was talking about in this video, as well as please let me know if there's any topics that you want me to touch on. If there's anything having to do with music, if there's anything having to do with business that you want me to talk about, just drop a comment below and let me know, and I'll be more than willing to talk about whatever it is you want me to talk about. But on the real, like, that's what this shit is about, man. That's what it's about. 300 to freedom, baby. And if you're an independent artist, all you gotta do is check out the link in the description below. You'll see a free ebook where I'm gonna help you to take your independent music career to the next level. That free ebook is crazy. It's jam-packed with valuable information that's gonna help you to change your, just take your whole music career, your music game to the next level. If you love knowledge, then everything that I'm sharing with you, you're gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just being real with you. But yeah, this is the type of, this is what the labels are looking for these days. They looking for the artist that's basically running around, wilding out, running around with a message that's gonna have the kids' minds being poisoned. That's what it is. It's very rare these days you see a new artist pop out and they talking some deep shit, they talking some conscious shit, it's very rare these days you get like a artist that's talking about something that is of real substance that can empower people. You feel me? And I think that's something that needs to be changed. I think the record label should sign more artists that is kicking knowledge to people. That's how I feel personally. We still got some of that, but it's not much, right? So just being real with y'all. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. Peace.